So another thing that happened, and this will wrap everything up with Caitlin Clark, and we can move on to something else, right? The other thing that happened is that after the Fever lost that game 2 and got swept by the Connecticut Sun, the post-game conference was very interesting, right? So you got Dejanay Carrington, and then you got what's my girl, Alyssa Thomas. And they asked her about their professionalism during the season, despite all the stuff they had to go through. This was her answer.
There's been a lot of noise across the country heading into this series and before each game, but before each tip-off, from each tip-off to the final whistle, the Sun have been locked in, professional, and taking care of business. What does it say to the professionality of this team that you've been able to shut out the noise?
Honestly, it's been a lot of nonsense. I think in my 11-year career, I've never experienced the racial comments from the Indiana Fever fan base. We had her face on a serious matter that happened in this world, and it's unacceptable, honestly. And there's no place for it. And we've been professional throughout the whole entire thing, but I've never been called the things that I've been called on social media, and there's no place for it. And basketball is headed in a great direction, but nah, we don't want fans that are going to degrade us and call us racial names. I mean, we already see what's happening in the world and what we have to deal with in that aspect. And we come to play basketball for our job, and it's fun, but we don't want to go to work every day and have social media blown up over things like that. It's uncalled for, and something needs to be done, whether it's, them checking their fans or this league checking. There's no time for it anymore.
She said something's got to happen. Either the Indiana Fever got to check their fans, the league got to check them, but something's got to happen. She said, I've never been called this many racial things this often in my 11-year career. And she's a tough girl, and she can't stand it. Like, this is tearing the league apart, whether people know it or not, right? And another thing that I want you to hear what she said is that the league is going in a good direction and in a good place. But she said that the other stuff is unnecessary, right? It's going in a good place, but we don't need that. And I said this a long time ago. What I'm feeling from these girls, what I see, and what the frustration I see on their face is that they would much rather have the league they had before with lesser eyes and lesser salary than have to deal with racism in their workplace at the highest level. If it just stayed on Twitter, it'd be fine. But reaching up to ESPN and the White House, that's too much. That's too much. Imagine if that feels like the walls are closing in on you. Like, you can't turn anywhere that you don't have any support. Nobody can support you. All the support is going toward Caitlin, and then all the venom is going toward everyone else for not being Caitlin. And I'm like, what can I do? I turn on ESPN. They're saying I'm jealous because I played defense and I blocked her shot. Like, what am I supposed to do? Right? Here's the perfect answer from Andrea Carter.
Now, in response to those comments, the WNBA issued a statement saying the WNBA is a competitive league with some of the most elite athletes in the world. While we welcome a growing fan base, the WNBA will not tolerate racist, derogatory, or threatening comments made about players, teams, and anyone affiliated with the league. League security is actively monitoring threat-related activity and will work directly with teams and arenas to take appropriate measures to include involving law enforcement as necessary. Ray, what's your reaction to that news?
Well, my first reaction immediately is it's sad. It's sad that on an evening when we've had great performances from the teams that won, from the teams that lost, we've had great individual performances. We've got two teams advancing to the semifinals. And this is the topic that we have to end on. And what stood out to me about what Alyssa Thomas said was basketball is heading in a great direction. And then there's a pause because, again, it's heartbreaking that in a time where our league is so exciting, the excitement around the league is at its highest, but the racial slurs and the derogatory comments and the online bullying are also at their worst. And that's the two things that we don't want. We want all the excitement, but it should be based on basketball only. This is a league that has thrived off of women that have competitive spirit and that want to play the game and that love playing the game. But it's also a league that's thrived off of women that truly take pride in inclusivity and diversity and welcoming others and protecting marginalized groups. And so there's no room for racism. There's no room for bullying. There's no room for derogatory comments. We love this sport. These players love to play this sport, and everything should be based about the game. Everything should be based about the game of basketball because that's what these women love and that's what all of these women are here for. So the fans that are giving those racial slurs, that are giving those derogatory comments, there's no space for them. As much as we want this league to grow, we will grow slower if it means leaving those fans out of the mix.
You're so connected.
That was a bar. She said, as much as we want this league to grow, we'll much rather grow slower if we can leave those fans out. If they what they're saying is, if we have a choice, do we want to grow fast and now and keep all the Caitlin Clark racist fans, or would we rather move on without the fans and the millions and grow slower? And they're saying we'll take the latter. If we had a choice, do we want Caitlin's fans or do we not want Caitlin's fans? They're saying no, we don't want them. That's how bad it is. I want you to think about that. All this money that y'all dangling in their face and saying that they can get all the popularity, all the eyes. Mind you, the fans that you're saying is growing the league just said they're not watching any more playoff basketball. How can you grow a league? How can you grow a league with one person? And the fans that are here saying, if she's not playing, we're not watching. You didn't grow your league. You just grew Caitlin's popularity. The league didn't grow. Caitlin's popularity grew. So if it was about basketball and the fans was like, oh man, I didn't know the WNBA was this lit. I was watching Caitlin and she brought me to the WNBA and I'm like, man, these girls can really play and this is good basketball. I'm now a fan of WNBA and women's basketball. That's not what they're saying. They're saying Caitlin brought me to the WNBA and I only like Caitlin. I don't care how good the basketball is. I'm only watching for Caitlin, and I'm going to be pissed off if I can't see Caitlin do what I want her to do. Basically what you're saying is, what's my man name that wrote Star Wars? Lucas or whatever his name is. He writes Star Wars, and you're pissed off because you don't like the ending. And now you're going to call him all types of names and races and all types of stuff. Oh man, I wanted this character to do that. Why he didn't get the girl? Like, you're mad. Why Darth Vader didn't win? I wanted Darth Vader to win. All of this stuff. Watch the game and enjoy what you see. It's reality TV. If you turn on the game and the Fever getting whooped by a better team in the playoffs and they get swept, accept that. It's reality. That's the entertainment they're provided. You can't tell the WNBA I want to see it the way I want to see it. You can't not be I'm not a basketball fan at all, but I'm going to tell the WNBA what type of basketball I want to watch. I want the basketball to look like this. I mean, look at some of these comments. I'm not a Caitlin fan like that, but I'm looking at it from this point of, where do they want the game to go? Well, you just heard her. If the game if we have to have racism in our game, sexism in our game, genderism in our game, and all this other stuff in our game, comments about LGBTQ and all this stuff, and if we have to have all of that in our game for it to grow, then no, don't grow it. They're telling you this. They're telling you, no, we don't want it. What y'all bringing to the game, we don't want it. Keep it. Go somewhere else with it. Go back to politics, because that's where most of them came from. Go back to politics. We don't want you. They're in so many words, they're telling you we do not want you. If you're here just for Caitlin, we don't want you. That's what the WNBA is saying, not just the players. The commissioner is saying that. We don't want you. The old fans that has been here before Caitlin is saying we don't want you. We don't want that. We don't want to watch basketball and have to have those type of emotions where we got to think about skin color. And we got to hear people getting insulted and all this stuff. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. We want to grow the league, like Andrea Carter said. We want to grow the league, but we'll grow way slower if it means that we can get rid of those fans. Because when Paige Bucher comes next year, and then Juju come after that, the excitement is going to be there. So they can wait. And I don't think Paige fans are like that, and I don't think Juju's fans are like that. So if it's gonna be like this, hey, Caitlin can go overseas and play in another league and take her fans with her. And we'll just wait for Paige and Juju. And we don't have to break all the records and have all this stuff. We're fine. We're good. We was good. We was eating. We made money. We didn't make as much as the men, but cool. It is what it is. But I'm not about to sign up to allow people to talk to me like that all season long. And then I gotta play with my hand behind my back. Like pretty much just saying we're gonna talk bad about everyone that defends Caitlin or says anything about Caitlin. We're gonna talk bad about them so bad until they just give up and submit and just let Caitlin do what she do. They're not going to be satisfied until Caitlin averages 30, 10, and 10. And everyone is just, oh, we can't stop her. She's Michael Jordan. That's what they want to see. Unfortunately, she's not the best player in the league. Asia Wilson and Professor Collier is by far, and then Breanna Stewart by far. So you got what you got. You got what you got. Here's the coach for the Connecticut Sun, asked about the same thing.
Alyssa was asked earlier about the noise around the team and just maintaining the professionalism. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of commentary around this series, and she talked about racial remarks she's received this year and how she's never experienced that in her 11-year career. And I just wanted to know, DiJonai also posted earlier in her Instagram an email, a really offensive email that someone sent to her, coaching this team and what the players have had to experience. I just wonder if you have any thoughts or comments on what they've had to go through, and also on Alyssa's call for the league to potentially step in and do something about it.
Yeah, I think it's, sport is a microcosm of life and of society. And I think right now, not right now, but we've seen a lot of racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia throughout the course of our country. Sport is no exception, and it's unacceptable, to be quite honest. I think the thing that frustrates me the most is that, and is that we, I say we, because, I work in television as well, but what we in the media have to do a better job of not allowing trolls in social media to become the story. And I feel like we have allowed trolls in social media to frame the narrative of what the story is. And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And we have to do a better job. I realize that, everybody's job is predicated on what's read, what's clicked on, what's whatever, what's watched. I understand that. But I also feel like we have a responsibility to be better when it comes to what we're representing, when it comes to, I don't want to say protecting, because these women don't need protected, but when it comes to making sure that the narrative is about what we do. And it's not about who's being attacked, how they're being attacked, and we make that newsworthy. I applaud our team for maintaining their professionalism. Not just our team; it's a lot of teams in our league. It's a lot of athletes, not just in our league, who get attacked like this. And so I applaud the professionalism. We continue to encourage them to silence the noise, control what they can control. I don't go on social media for that reason, and it's protecting my peace. But I also realize that that's a privilege for me. And so I just encourage everybody to take a step back and think about if it's your sons or your daughters or your nieces or your nephews or your children, for goodness sakes. Because if my children were being harassed like this, I'm not sure what I would do. I'm not sure what I would do. So we've got to get back to keeping the main thing. And I'm not talking about criticism, because that comes with the territory. Like that is what it is. Like, that's part of it. I get that. But the narrative doesn't need to be controlled by people who are just, on their keyboards spewing hate and negative vitriol everywhere.
So she's making a good point. She's saying that the stuff that they're saying on social media when they're trolling shouldn't be repeated by the big wigs at ESPN. Like, that's scuttlebutt. The stuff that we're hearing on Twitter and Twitter Spaces and other platforms and stuff like that. Okay, that's them. We can turn it off. Plus, it's not millions of people that's go see that. But it doesn't stop there. Like, you're going to ESPN, and this is used to be a place where you would see Stuart Scott, call the game the way he called it, and report the game the way he reported, like a reporter. These guys aren't reporters. These guys are entertainers. They debate for entertainment purposes. They debate for ratings. And that's what she was saying. She was like, I know people got to get their clicks, but think about the responsibility here. You starting a race war over basketball, and you're keeping it going. You keep adding fuel to the fire, where you can be more responsible as a worldwide leader in sports and just discuss the game properly, and stop getting up early in the morning with a suit on to gossip about who's jealous, who's hating who, all these lies. Nobody's jealous of nobody. They're just competing. Come on, be grown man in your 50s with a suit on. Like, I can't believe you get up that early to gossip. They're jealous. Those girls are jealous, and then screaming at women and stuff like this. And like that, it's just not a good look early. It ain't a good look at no time, but early in the morning with a suit on, with a come on, man, a now later suit and a pink suit, peach sherbet suit, Laffy Taffy suit, now later tie. Early in the morning, arguing with women about who jealous of who. That's what you want to do, and you're doing it for ratings. You're not reporting the news. You're not reporting the game. You're not covering the game. You're gossiping and lying at that. And then you got people that's just going to listen to what you say and go run with it. Oh man, they're jealous. They hate her. It's racism and all this crazy stuff. 50-year-old man with a part in the side of his head, with a comb over going east to west, and a tight peach sherbet suit jacket, and some Medea glasses with black lip gloss on, gossiping and clapping his hands at girls again. Say it. This is unreal. This is, I mean, you put all that makeup on just to look like Charles, your lunch is ready. Miss Netta. You did all that work to look like Miss Netta on ESPN, up there gossiping and lying. Come on, man. Do better, yo. Do better. Phone line is open. Yeah, you daggone right I wear an OJ shirt. And what? As long as it ain't a Pete Sherbert shirt with grandmama glasses and a part on the side of my head with a comb over east and west, Pete Sherbert jacket, looking like Miss Netta with black lipstick on. I ain't got no black lipstick on, I can tell you that. I can tell you that much, I ain't got that on. When you see me out here with that black Sherbert, that black lipstick on and the Sherbert shirt, Pete Sherbert jacket, gossiping and lying, then you can call me a hypocrite. Now later, a Laffy Taffy tie, then you can call me up there and say I'm gossiping and I'm a hypocrite. You can do that. But yeah, phone line open. RK Lewis, you can call. Ed Wild, you can call. Ed Wild, you want me to share the link? I'll share the link, man. Roland Curtis, my dog. What's up, brother? Where you been?
What's up, man? How you been, man? No, I moved to a different city for a little bit for work, and then I moved back about a few weeks ago. So I wasn't able to call in or even watch the show for about I would say I think the last time I saw the show was maybe around around July, June or July.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Well, shoot, welcome
yeah.
back. Hey, Troy James, the suit
Crazy,
is
man.
look up at on the rundown in the top left corner. That's the episode that was on. Stephen A got that purple Laffy Taffy tie and the now suit jacket, and then on the right you see Shannon Sharp with that Pete Sherbert suit jacket with that with a part in the middle of his in the side of his head and the comb over going east and west. Go ahead, Roland. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've seen the show, and I remember that at that time it was still about a lot of the stuff outside of basketball, like a lot of the Caitlin Clark race stuff, and I heard she recently was eliminated from the playoffs. But for me, I remember I did watch that the first time Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark played against each other. But I'll be honest, I haven't watched the game since then. And a lot of the stuff that comes out of the WNBA hasn't been about the sport. It's been about the stuff with Caitlin Clark and this thing about the jealousy. And I don't know how often, every time I look on YouTube and I get notifications from different channels, it's never so much about the game. It's about they're doing this and that to Caitlin Clark, and these girls are jealous at Caitlin Clark, and they're not calling fouls on Caitlin Clark. And I did hear when Angel Reese, I guess, was for some reason through like injury or something, she stopped playing. And I know that Caitlin Clark won the Rookie of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
But and I did hear about other things for the Olympics. And is it true that Michael Jordan came out and spoke up for Caitlin Clark? Is that true about the Olympics?
No, I don't know. I didn't see it. I seen something floating around about it, but I couldn't authentic. I couldn't figure out if it was real or not.
Okay, yeah, I did. Cause I did look around and I couldn't tell if it was if it was something that he actually said or people were saying that he said it, and so it seemed like I don't know if it was true or not. But
I mean, if he did, it's just Nike calling in favors. That's the reason why LeBron did it.
That's a good point.
she's a Nike athlete, and they need to sell shoes.
Right. And who is it that I know Angel Reese has some is she doing? I think she's endorsing Reese's Pieces. Does she have a shoe deal too?
She did get an endorsement with Reese's Pieces, and
Reese's Pieces. Yeah,
I don't think she has a shoe deal. No.
Okay, because I think someone was going to try to make. I think maybe like a fan or somebody designed shoes that was for Reese, but also Reese's Pieces. So I didn't know if that was real or not. I guess it wasn't real. But it's cool that I'm glad that you guys are able to still stay focused on the game. I mean, has it been hard for you to focus on the game itself with all of this stuff going happening around it?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's been hard to focus on the game because when the game is on, man, I mean the games be so good. Even the game that the Fever got eliminated last night was a great game, man. I don't know. I mean, you got to watch that fourth quarter. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play some clips of it, man. But yo, man, that game was so good. The Minnesota Lynx, man, Professor Collier, man, yo, this girl, she's like the female Elijah Wan, yo. She's really like the female Hakeem Olajuwon. Asia Wilson is like a David Robinson 2.0. Man, these girls are so Asia Wilson, Breanna Stewart, Professor Collier, they are so freaking good, yo. Like they on Maya Moore level. They on Candace Parker and Lisa Leslie level. Like they on their way to being legendary. I mean, Asia Wilson got a unanimous MVP, her third MVP, and she's on her way to a three-peat if the Vegas get back to the finals.
Wow.
Right, a freaking three-peat, and she's not even 30 yet. Like this is gonna be her. This is gonna be her league for another 6 years. And
you think
and Professor Collier is younger than her.
See, I haven't even heard of that second name that Collier. What team did she play for?
Minnesota Lynx, man. She finished second in the MVP voting. I had her first most of the season, and then Asia took it toward the end. I mean, she broke a record, man. The first female WNBA player to score 1,000 points in one season. They haven't even been done. She got 1,000 points. This girl averaged 29 points, almost 30 points a game. But not only that, she's the best defender as well. She averaged 3 blocks and 2 steals.
Wow. Averaging that for the entire season. That's hard to do.
It's crazy.
3 blocks and two steals.
And we can't talk about it because we gotta talk about a hard foul on Clark or eye poke on Clark.
Right. It's like even whether it's YouTubers, any kind of media, the legacy media, ESPN, it seems like they never get a chance. They're barely covering Asia Wilson. It's like it's mostly about this stuff with Caitlin Clark, and it's like it starts to. I think it turns off some fans.
Roland,
and makes some fans that
the new fans that just came to the sport don't have an appetite for that stuff. They don't have an appetite for real basketball. They want to hear this. She jealous, and they want to hear all that stuff, man. But let me finish talking about Nafessa. I just told you about Asia and what she's averaging and her MVP season. Nafessa was right behind her. She got almost all the second place votes. So they really was neck and neck 1 and 2. But Nafessa Collier, you know what she did her first game in the playoffs this year?
What she did?
38. You know what she did the second game?
No.
42.
What? That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, and that sounds like it's amazing, but it's just surprising how I didn't know that. I can try to keep up with what's going on as far as the major stories and things like that coming out of WNBA, but the scoring performances of other players and stuff that doesn't get covered, and so then it's like even people who may have tried to give the WNBA a chance earlier on in their season, and they probably because there was so much hoopla around both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, but then it started to seem more about Caitlin Clark and less about Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
And I did hear her comments about that, where she said it's not just one person, herself too, who's helping to bring more eyes to the game. But it just seems like it was like a orchestrated kind of effort to make Caitlin Clark like the story, even when there was really no story about the game. It was just about other stuff that really was like, man, this stuff is not interesting anymore. It's not even about basketball. It's about girls being jealous of girls, and it's like I can't see how I can like people can stay interested in hearing about the soap opera stuff. It's not even like it's not even the same. It's not even like the soap operas that you get like in the NBA, like back in the day when it's Kobe and Shaq and stuff like that. This is like,
but they trying to get it there. This is what the media want. They was like, man, this is we need this. We about to lose LeBron. We need this. This could be hot. Don't mess this up for us. Don't mess this up for us. And Nike is like, don't mess this up for. We gave this girl 28 mil. We need her to be the GOAT. Like, we trying to sell these shoes. Like, you're in the way. And they're making phone calls to ESPN. Hey man, keep the heat on them. Keep the heat on them. Keep the heat on the WNBA. We need Caitlin to we chose Caitlin. She needs to be the one. So we got girls that's obviously better than her, but they chose Caitlin. So now we all got to pretend like she's the best. And she's obviously not. 7 turnovers a game.
Right. Even when I was paying attention a lot to the shows and I was, looking at the WNBA a little bit closer, even back then, she didn't seem like she was as good as people made her out to seem. And then as the season progressed, it just seemed like, she would have like these quote unquote like record breaking things like in certain games, but other than that, it just seems she was kind of I don't know if the word average is the best way to describe her, but it didn't seem like she was this. I don't know. Do you think that she's like a generational player?
I don't even know what generational player mean. What's generational? What they mean? Once every generation? Yeah.
Like she's like it's gonna be. You won't see a player like her for another 20 years maybe. Because she's so special,
Was Steve Nash generational?
That's a good question. He was. I think he might have been. In general, I don't think he was, but if you consider because he was a white guy that was playing at a high level.
I mean, let's talk about what he was. An amazing passer. He revolutionized that 8-second offense, whatever they called it. Because it matter if you made the shot, made basket or missed basket. They running, so he's running the whole time. He's got the ball in his hand the whole time until it's time for him to get an assist or a shot. And it did well for numbers, and he shot the ball very well. He was a 50, 40, 90 guy. 90 from the free throw, 90 above from the free throw, 50 from the field, 40 from the three-point, right? Caitlin ain't quite a 50, 40, 90 player yet, but she passed the ball just as good as Steve Nash. She runs the same offense. She gets up the floor, and she's running and stuff like that. And
Caitlin Clark, obviously, Jason. I wouldn't put down as generational players or generational athletes because Biles, Serena Williams, obviously those are once in a lifetime athletes.
Correct.
So far, from what I've seen of Caitlin Clark, they're trying harder, but I can't believe that somebody would put her on that.
Yeah.
On that.
Yeah.
It's like they snuck her in the back door and hope that
it's
nobody
crazy.
would notice.
I mean, this graphic is crazy, man. I couldn't believe it, man. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Hey, y'all, my internet had went down for a second, man. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly and y'all can see me and all that stuff, and y'all can hear the caller. But we were just talking about this trailblazing athletes that the ESPN put up, and yeah, I mean, when y'all see this graphic, man, y'all gonna be like, man, there's no way that they actually put that on live TV, man. they put what Caitlin Clark did this year on the same list with Serena Williams' entire career, Simone Biles' entire career, and Katie Ledecky's entire career. I mean, that's 9 gold medals for Katie Ledecky. Olympic medals for Simone Biles and 23 Grand Slam titles for Serena Williams. And then they had the nerve to add Caitlin Clark on this list with 769 points and 337 assists. They really forcing it, y'all.
Yeah, they're really, really trying that hard to put her in that light. And it's a turn. Like I said, it was such a turnoff because they put so much hype behind her, and then when I watched her in certain games, I watched her in that game against Diana Taurasi, even though she won. It's like she doesn't seem like she doesn't seem to be the girl that or the player that
they advertise.
They're advertising to us. Yeah, and
false advertisement.
Like false advertising, and it's a letdown. And you're like, wow, I think they got me. You know, they're trying. They pulled a fast one over me because they made me believe that this girl was going to be like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird,
Asia Wilson.
Magic Johnson.
They made it seem like she was about to be Asia Wilson.
Yeah, Asia Wilson, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi mixed together or something like that. Like she's gonna be something that we've never seen before. Yeah. When you start watching, you're like, wait a minute, that's not. You know, she's good, I guess. Right, but she's fine. And I saw that one show that you guys did. I think it was like you guys were talking about when you first you guys mentioned that what's her name? Angel Reese had I guess she was like stopped playing because of injury.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see everything you guys said about that incident, but I could tell it seemed like it was you and your co-host were kind of seemed like you guys were. It seemed like you guys didn't almost like it seemed like you didn't believe or something. Just like you didn't understand like completely because I heard you say that you even saw her. I think at a practice, like practicing, and all of a sudden,
yeah, it was crazy. But I thought it happened at practice, but it happened in the game. She fell on it, and she still played on it, but she didn't realize how much damage she did to it. But it is what it is, man. But before I get to 3 hours, man, cause I got 30 minutes left to get through a couple of more topics, and I do want to take one more phone call. I appreciate you calling, Roller, man. Good to have you back on the show, big dog.
All right, man. No problem, man. I'm here, man. Thank you for taking my call.
All right, no doubt. Yep. All right, I'll take one more call, but I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all Asia Wilson, man. I want to get into Asia. Pause. Well, no, not pause. No. No, that was all. That was all good. But no, not like that though. Let's talk about Asia Wilson. I want to talk about how good this girl.
Game for Seattle.
This girl is amazing, right? I'll put this phone number down. All right, so Asia Wilson, unanimous MVP. She got all the first place votes. She's in the running. I don't know who got Defensive Player of the Year. I think Nafisa Collier might have got it, but it was really a toss-up. It could have been Asia. Asia could have took home Defensive Player of the Year and MVP. But she's amazing, man. And this is what I like about her. And this is what I like about any superstar that has the ability to play without the ball. It don't matter if you're a guard like Kobe and Mike and you play off ball, or you're a small forward like KD and you play off ball, or you're a post player like Asia Wilson and you play in the post, but you can also play on the perimeter off ball because you have perimeter skills. You can shoot it from the three, from the mid range. You can dribble and get all the way to the rim, right? You can pass. You can do all these things, man. This girl is a complete player on both ends of the floor. And that's what basketball is all about. How complete can you become as a player, right? Not being a cookie cutter. I'm going to do this one thing all the time, and I'm only good at these 1-2 things, right? I'm going to show you the difference between a player like Asia, player like Nafessa, and a player like Caitlin. Let's go through some of this. Right. So this is the first play of the game. This is a playoff game. And what I like about the Aces or any team that move the ball is, they're displaying good offense. They're displaying equal opportunity offense. And what I mean by equal opportunity is that all 5 players on the court are dangerous because all 5 players are authorized to make a play for themselves and others. But we have some offenses who run where only one player can make plays for others. Or maybe 2 players. Like when you think about what Dallas got, all those players are there to either set screens for Luka or stand at the 3-point line and spread the floor for Luka. So Luka gets to come down with the ball. He gets a screen, and off that screen, he's either going to go all the way to the hole for his own shot, or depending on what the defense do, he can throw the lob to the screen setter, which is usually Derek Lively. Or if they take away the lob, he can pass the ball to one of the shooters in the corner. And that's the entire offense. Or if all of that don't work, if he can't get none of that popping, if you switch the screen instead of trying to hedge, now I can just do a step back 3 on you. That's the whole offense. And then the other only part of that offense that they do is, okay, is Kyrie's turn. So they throw the ball to Kyrie, and that's when Kyrie goes one-on-one. And he's such a good scorer, he can make that work and get 20 to 25 points just off of when Luka just throw him the ball and everybody get out the way and let him go one-on-one. No screen, no offense, none of that. They don't, no off-ball screens, no pin downs, none of that. It's just throw Kyrie the ball and let him go one-on-one. So it's either Luka's high screen and roll and he either score or pass, or they give it to Kyrie for one-on-one. That's the same offense that they run with the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark is Luka, and Kelsey Mitchell is Kyrie. Kelsey Mitchell, when it's her turn, they just throw her the ball and she go one-on-one. When it's Caitlin, it's high screen and roll. She keeps the ball and she keeps dribbling until she can make a pass for an assist or she can find her own shot. That's their offense, right? But a good offense, multiple people touch the ball, you got multiple passes, and the ball reverse sides. If it starts out on the right side, it has to get to the left side at some point to shift the defense, and you have to dribble and penetrate and attack the gaps. Even if you don't always get to the paint, you have to attack the gaps to make people help or cheat over so you can get some type of offense. So let's look for this offense to see how many passes we get, how many dribbles we get, how many people touch the ball. Let's see if the ball reverse sides of the court, and let's see if it gets below the free throw line, because that's the penetration I want, right? So there's one play. Let's start it here. Here's Jackie Young with the ball. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 dribbles, 1 pass, right? It's 2 people touch the ball. Jackie Young, now Asia Wilson. The ball is on the right side of the floor, right? There's the second pass. The third person touched the ball. Still only 4 dribbles. That's the third pass, and the fourth person touched the ball. 1 more dribble. Now that's another pass, and another person touched the ball. And here's an off-ball screen, and there's another pass, and another person touched the ball. They got a decent shot, but it didn't go. But that's good offense. The ball reverse sides. I think all 5 women touched the ball. There was 5 passes. There was only 5 dribbles. Right? That's good offense. Right? Let's see what Seattle does. That's 1 person with the ball, brings it up, gives it up. Right? That's the second pass, the third person touched the ball. The ball were already reversed sides. There's another pass. Another pass. Has really put some extra time in, but the defense is good. The defense never went past below the free throw line. I mean, the ball never went below the free throw line because the defense is that good. This is championship defense. Shot clock violation. That's championship defense. They never attacked the gaps with dribble penetration. They never threw the ball in any type of post and never got below the free throw line. All right, so they're going to run this same play that they ran first where Asia Wilson got that shot coming off that cross screen. They're going to run the same exact play, right? This is the same exact play. But this time, when Kelsey Plum goes to set the screen, that's the screen that she set to get Asia Wilson that shot. The person that was guarding Kelsey Plum stayed in the paint to try to avoid or try to stop Asia Wilson from coming off that cross screen. So Kelsey Plum was able to cheat all the way to the top of the key and get an opportunity. That's offense. That's called equal opportunity. Multiple people could have made that play, right? It's not just one person making a play for everyone. All right, so let's get into some of this bad work for Asia Wilson. Let's look and see how good Asia Wilson. I just wanted you to see what offense she was in. Look at her off the ball. Look at her playing defense. Now look how many dribbles the Seattle Storm took to get a shot. They're passing the ball, and multiple people are touching it. The ball is moving, the defense is moving. That's good offense. All right, so let's get into some of Asia Wilson's bad work. That's Kelsey attacking the gaps. Nothing was there, so she gave the ball up, right? She didn't dribble back and keep the ball. As a point guard, they're moving this ball. If I try to get to the paint and I try to get to the hole and nothing is there, there's no need for me to pull back out and keep the ball, right? Let's see if anybody else can make a play. They gave the ball up. Here's Asia Wilson, a dribble handoff situation.
For Australia in the Olympics,
Screen, and it's a pick and pop situation. Somebody made a play for her. That's how good Asia is. She's the biggest girl on the court, but the jump shot is sweet. Let's look and see what she does here. Set a screen, right? I think we saw this play early. This one, Kelsey Plum got smacked in the eye. Right? Oh, that's a great play. All right. So this is her getting smacked in the eye. But look at Asia Wilson. Look at Asia Wilson on this play. This is a big 6'5", 6 foot. Yeah, this 6'5" center. Look at her. Got it at the 3-point line, one dribble all the way to the hole. One dribble. Your best player is taking one dribble from the 3-point line and getting a layup. One dribble. And somebody made that play for her.
Not a whole lot of dribbling, not a whole lot of ISO. The ball is moving, bodies are moving, and good things are happening.
Hear what Monica Manette said? Not a whole lot of dribble, not a whole lot of ISO. Bodies are moving, and the ball is moving. Look at Asia Wilson again. What's she gonna do now? Get the ball at the top of the key. 2 dribbles and one. She ain't even post up yet. She's a post player. She hasn't even post up yet. She's really a guard. She's really a guard.
Asia Wilson going to her strong side.
Yeah, 1, 2 dribbles.
Sort of looks like she might
and one
out
off
for
the
the
glass.
handoff and then just turns that corner.
And one off the glass. And then her free throw is official.
So well, the bank is open.
And she's a great free throw shooter.
Oh, they did get a Agumake. Okay.
Yes.
I thought that would have been nice.
So
Asia is.
look at Asia again. Where's she at? A 3-pointer. Lord have mercy. What don't she got in her bag? This is all like within the first 8 minutes of the first quarter, by the way. I didn't even do the whole game. So that's Asia. But let's look at Nafessa Collier though. All right, look at this. Beginning of the game. Look at this. Nafessa Collier, same thing. She's a power forward. She's off the ball. She's in the corner down here on the bottom. That's her right there being guarded by look like Khalil Copper. Right? Now look at this. The ball is in someone's hand up top, one of their big men. She's going to attempt a dribble handoff, but Collier is so good without the ball. When you can play without the ball, that's an advanced level of basketball player, right? Because the first thing we learn, especially as a perimeter player, is how to get buckets with the ball in our hand. Like if you give me the ball, I can cross you over. I can get my own shot. I can drive to the hole and get a layup. But when you master that, when you master everything with the ball, The next step up is mastering everything without the ball on the perimeter, and then mastering everything without the ball in the post, whether it's mid, low, high post, whatever the case may be. Then master everything without the ball moving, like coming off screens and catching and shooting, coming off curls and screen down, pin downs and all that stuff. All of those things, right? Move without the ball, cutting. Like that's the next step up. So let's look at we already seen the off the ball game for Asia, right? We already know what she do in the post, but I showed you clips of what she did without the ball, coming off the ball, catching shoots, not taking no more than two or three dribbles, right? So look at Collier. Dribble handoff, up, back door. All right, that's our first point. This girl scores so easy. I mean, it's not even funny, man. I don't know what type of foul that was. Just keep watching the Nafessa Collier, man. Yeah, I mean, y'all, this girl, look at her. Look at the cut. Oh my good. That's like a wide receiver. That she ran a route. She just Jerry Rice somebody. All right. Here she go again. Dribble handoff. Now she in the post screen and roll. It was a screen where she didn't even slip the screen. She really screened and just rolled just to perfection. That's how you teach it. That's how you teach screen and roll. She turned the right way, everything. All right, look at her, right? She set a screen off ball, set another screen, roll, didn't get it, put somebody on her back like a power forward. Let's see what type of shot she get with somebody on her back right here. No dribble, a nice little fadeaway. It didn't go, it ramped out though. But that lets you know what she got in her in her toolbox. Look at it. Dribble handoff, up, pass, 3-point shooter, right? This is her handling the ball and just making plays. She can work on the perimeter, she can work in the post, mid post, low post, high post. This girl got everything in her game. Look at her. Look at her. Look how fast she ran the floor and she just rim ran. Right? We're gonna see that again. I want you to see her off this rebound. Let's watch how she ran the floor. Where's she at? No, not on this one. This is the playmaking right here. That's her playmaking. This play, this is the one I want y'all to see. Watch how she runs. She was the last person up the floor. Look at it. Last person up. And look how she run straight. She run straight down there, mouse in the house. Oh my God. Sealed her. You know how many people don't know how to seal somebody and then turn like that as the pass is coming in, as the entry pass is coming in? Look at it again right here. Set the screen. What I'm going to do now, I got it. I'm going left to the dribble. Left hand finish. These is 1 or 2 dribbles. This is real. This is good basketball. This is crazy good basketball. Where's she at now? Up here at the top, at the arc. What she gonna do? Ran straight to space, fadeaway. That's the fadeaway she missed earlier. Just want to let you know she really got that in her bag. Catch and shoot style. Look at this rebound. What she gonna do? Rebound, pass. Look how she run the floor. Watch her run the floor. Catch it right there. Free throw line, jump shot, just off a catch and shoot. She ain't even got to dribble the ball. And when she do dribble the ball, she's going to the hole. She's not wasting a lot of time. She don't need no screen or nothing. Look at that. I wanted you to see her that post work, that footwork, how she just turned and pivot on that girl. But she got fouled. I thought that was dope. Let's see this right here. I think we already seen this earlier. All right, here's Nafess again. Going to the hole. Oh, the footwork. She missed it, though. That was nice. She a perimeter player, too. She can run point if she wanted to. I'm pretty sure she A+ at any position you put her in. Look at this. Catch and shoot from the 3. She got that in her game. Look at her. Oh, look at that. I like that shot. This girl is cold. I'm telling you, this girl is cold, man. I'm telling you. This girl is cold. All right, so now I told you about working off the ball. I told you about multiple people getting the ball and moving it. I told you about multiple passes, the ball reversing sides of the court. You know what I mean? Talked about all of that, right? Let's see if it is a little different with the Fever. All right, so I like this part of Caitlin Clark right here. This is the beginning of the game. That's her first shot. I mean, y'all didn't step up. Y'all let the shooter bring the ball across half court with no contest. Y'all already too late. Bam. You deserve that. That's bad defense. Good shot by Caitlin Clark. Right? But this is where it goes a little wrong on the film study. So look what Caitlin Clark is at. This is playoff basketball. Right? I'm okay with Caitlin. All right, so let's first talk about why she's in the corner. Right? Because her position is what? Point guard. Right? I expect my point guard to guard the opposing team's point guard. But the reason why Caitlin Clark and Luka Doncic do not guard the other team's point guard is because they're not good defenders on the ball. So both of them occupy that same spot on defense. Luka always guard the person that's standing in the corner. In today's basketball offense, they always have a person in the corner so they can have the paint open. Right? That's in the 90s basketball, they used to have a center on the block almost at all times. That center did not leave the block unless he was coming up to set a screen. Sometimes even the power forward was on the other block. So you had people on the blocks, but now they just extend everybody to the corner and have people wide, all on the 3-point line to keep the paint wide open. So there's always someone on the corner, and that's the person that's going to be moving the least. And it's, the person who's not going to be that involved in the offense. So we'll put our worst defender on that person. So that's who Luka guards. That's who Caitlin guards. But they get rewarded for that because look, who's the closest person to the rebound if someone shoot a 3 right now? Caitlin. And the person in the corner never crashes the board. They always get back on defense. So Caitlin gets uncontested rebounds all game long. So keep that in mind. So she's on the corner. Right now, this is what I don't like, and it's fine because she don't want to get beat back door, but she's giving her a lot of cushion, but the ball is on her side. So it's more understandable if the ball was on the other side and Caitlin was on the back side. I understand you cheating a little bit and giving your players some cushion because the ball is not going to get all the way on the other side of the court with a skip pass faster than you can get back over there to defend it. Right. So I'm fine with if the ball was on the other side, her giving her cushion. But now the way she's giving her cushion, I'm like, I don't know. I think you can press on her a little bit better and still not get beat back door. So I don't like the cushion that she gives her player when she's defending. But that's another topic that's going to come up later. All right, so the ball is over there. Right, there's a shot. Remember, I told you about the rebounds. The rebounds are always easy because everyone on the team, their job when the shot goes up, they box their man out, but they want Caitlin to get the rebound because they feel like if everyone takes off running, if Caitlin gets the rebound, she will make the pass, the skip pass ahead that can lead to an easy bucket. And you'll see right here, she does just that. She gets up. Oh no, she didn't do it this time. But now she keeps the ball. They're in that offense. She keeps the ball. Here comes the screen. I need a screen because I can't beat nobody one-on-one. And that's how we start our offense. There's the screen. And she gives it up. That's how they get their shot right. That's their offense. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Get the ball back. Give it right back to her. Let's try to do it again. Give me a screen. Make the pass. Right. That's their offense. Caitlin keeps the ball. She starts with a screen. And off that screen, she's either going to get a pass or she's either going to get her own step back 3 shot, right? All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, so this is what I don't like. 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 This is what There she is again, running down another rebound. Everybody else got away from her, but that's the goal. That's the goal, though. They want her to run so she can make those type of passes. So they want her to get those rebounds. They want her to get those rebounds. They're almost just, I mean, no, it's almost like no one's allowed to get them. But here she is over dribbling again. Nobody else is going to touch the ball in this possession, and she's just dribbling the air out of the ball until she can find an assist. So basically what she's doing is assist hunting. First of all, she's hunting rebounds because everybody's getting out of her way so she can get them like Westbrook. And then she comes down and hunt assists. Now here she is with the ball now. What's she gonna do? There's the screen. Defense is on her. Throw a shot, a prayer up. Now that was a foul. That was a foul. So she got a right to be mad about that. That was a foul. There she go pushing Bonner. No one's ever going to talk about that. This was a foul, right? Bonner should know better than that. That was a foul. I don't know why the ref didn't call that. So she got a right to be pissed off. That was a foul. All right. All right. Let's see some more of this offense. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see some defense. All right. Let's see some defense. Now, Kelsey Mitchell is guarding the point guard. Mabry is not even a person that's going to beat someone off the dribble like that. I don't understand why Mitchell has to be the one guarding Mabry and not Caitlin. But nonetheless, Caitlin is in the corner. Look at her. Lazy defense. That's a lot of cushion she giving Dejanay. And she's not even really looking at it. Now, look, this is what I don't understand. Dejanay, the ball is coming to her, right? So what I would want to do in this situation is I would be hugging up on Dejanay and putting my hands all around her, making sure she don't beat me back door, but make sure I can be attached to her if she try to use this screen. Caitlin, the screen was coming. Caitlin jumped behind the screen on purpose and helped the screener screen her. I don't understand what her goal is here. So she jumped in front of the screener and helped the screener and then ran around it. And then lazy, how you run around it and then still get beat baseline. Luckily, she smoked the layup. And then look at her arms wide open, like, where's the freaking help? Like every time something goes wrong, she blaming her teammates, throwing her arms up. Like, where's the help? Where's the help? Look at her arms up. Like, where was y'all at? Well, she was the one who messed that up. Right? And then now it's time to run. Now it's time to run. Get the ball back because it didn't work. That's all she does. Dribble until you can get an assist. And if it don't work, give me the ball back and I'll try again, right? Just dribble until I can get an assist. She's looking for an assist. Everybody else is just running around trying to get open for her, right? Now, I want you to see how Kelsey Mitchell is doing the screen on the other side. So when Lexi Hull and Mitchell is involved in the screen, look at Mitchell. She's going to stop the baseline penetration. Right. So now you can't go baseline on Mitchell. Right. Let's see what happens over here. Now, Caitlin has forced to guard the ball now. She messed around and got on Mabry. Now, I guess she's trying to send her baseline to the help. Okay, I get it. So she sends her baseline, she gets on her hip, and she gets off a good shot, but she didn't make it. There's another cheap rebound, and she's running. Great pass leads to a three, right? So yeah, her getting the rebound and running is that's how they want to play defense. We want her to run. We want her to run. Look at her pushing Bonner, but they want us to believe that she's getting bullied. Look at her, pushed her. All right, so let's see how they guard over here. Look, where's Caitlin at? She's down on the bottom again in the corner. Right. All right. Now she got to guard the ball. What she's going to do? It's a good thing she missed that shot. Like she just gave her that three. She just gave her that three. Why watch it? Like everything's lazy on defense. Okay. Just take the what in the what kind of defense is that? Now, but she got a lot of energy when it's time to run. All right, give me the ball back. It didn't work. All right. Give it back to me. Now, Lexi trying to make a play, didn't do too well. All right, rebound and let's go. They don't have any offense outside of Caitlin just running around like Steve Nash. That's their offense. So if someone else gets the ball, they don't know what to do. Right? Look at her running again. Let's go. Run. She loves to run when she get that rebound. It leads to a 3. Nice. Like I said, that's all Mitchell do. Just shoot. As soon as she get the ball, it's showtime. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. All right, let's see what happens on defense. Let's see what happens on defense. All right. Now look at Caitlin now on the corner at the top now. A lot of cushion over there. All right. So now look. That's another screen that she just helped the screen to screen herself. Look at it. She's just standing there. I guess she's trying to take away baseline, but she's letting her go over that screen. She's going to go under it. And I don't know how you go under a screen and still get beat to the rim for a layup. How's that possible? How's that possible? But as long as she can run and get those assists, that's all she care about. She's like James Harden. If you score, I can score. I don't care about nothing else. Now look at this. Look what she does when she don't have the ball. Mitchell kind of stuck right there. Look at Caitlin. She just inbounded the ball. Look at her. Just standing there. Not go help. I'm not go cut. I'm not go set no screen. Right? None of that. She was just standing there. Right? All right, let's see what she does here. There's another screen that she's going to be very horrible at. I guess she's trying to go under the screen, but you go under and you still get beat to the rim again. How are you going under screens and getting beat? Luckily, she missed the layup, but it led to an offensive rebound and a point. How are you getting beat and you're going under screens? That's lazy. All right, here's the offense. And she gets ripped. Do y'all see anybody else really touching the ball other than Caitlin? I mean, when they touch it, they got to shoot it so she can get the assist. But other than that, Caitlin is the only one who has the ball. That's totally different from Asia Wilson's offense and totally different from Nafessa Cookies. Totally different from the Nafisa College offense. Like they're in an offense where everyone has equal opportunity to pass, make a play, dribble, penetrate, shoot. Like everyone has opportunity in that offense. In this offense, Caitlin does everything, and everyone else is just setting screens and waiting to catch and shoot. Why I got to ease up? They said she to go. I can't ease up. If they said she was just a rookie, I wouldn't pick this apart. But the fact that they told us that she was the GOAT and she saved the league and all this stuff that Stephen A and Shannon Sharp are saying, yeah, this is what you get. Oh no, it's more. It's more. Y'all gonna love this. It's a lot more. It's only the beginning. All right, what we got here? Where's Caitlin? Now look, she can't even see her man in the corner. If Dejanay wanted to cut to the basket back door, it's very easy. She can't even see her in the corner. She's not even looking at her. Look at all that cushion. Now, how are you giving your man all that cushion and you still didn't stop that entry pass? Right? Look at it. You giving your man all this cushion, you cheating in the paint, and you see Alyssa Thomas cutting right there. You see how Alyssa Thomas just slipped that screen? The rotation is supposed to already be there. Like your feet supposed to be in the paint trying to take a charge because you can't block that shot. So you gotta rotate all the way over. She's gonna let the pass get in. If first of all, if you giving Carrington that much cushion in the corner, then you must not think she's a good shooter. So rotate all the way over. You're not afraid of her jump shot. We already seen you giving her wide open threes. Rotate all the way over. a fake effort on rotation, gave up a layup, but she's ready to run. She's ready to run. That's all she's ready for. She can run fast when she got the ball, but moving on defense is she just can't move her puppies, right? Can't move her puppies on defense. But when she gets the ball, it's time to go. And it turns into this. Right? Now, but let's run though. Let's run. Can I get another assist? Can I record an assist? All right, give it up. Give it up. That's the first time I seen it really just give it up. And then it gets the old girl and she makes her plays. Turnover. They ain't even call it. And she traveled. Look at it. Just sloppy. Look at her. Look at it. That's the offense. And then she just jacks up a three. That's their offense, and they think this go win. They think this go win. Caitlin in the corner again because she can't guard the ball. They got Lexi Hall guarding the ball, right? Got Lexi Hall guarding the ball. What's this right here? Caitlin again. Look at her. Look how far off she is on Burton. Don't ever really guard the ball. Just back all the way off. She's so scared of the guard the ball that she gonna get blown by. It don't matter who she guarding. She just backed all the way off. Gave her the Rondo space, and then you gave her all that space, and you still get beat. And all of a sudden you run into another screen. Look at this. How's that even happening? Lord have mercy. Maybe just just popping the three. But let's run though. Let me get somebody come help me get a screen. Help me, please. Throw a shot up. That might as well have been a turnover. She just throwing stuff up, man. Just driving the hole, throwing stuff up, man. I'm gonna skip to the fourth quarter in a minute. Oh, this is where she got the dude in the audience kicked out. And if you read her lips, I think she told the referee that the dude called her the B word. But someone else reported that he called her the C word. Yeah, get him out of here. LeBron started this. Yeah, get him out of here. Somebody called me the B word, but earlier somebody was telling me, Ed Wild was telling me, oh man, they should be okay. It's just social media. Let them threaten them on social media. But you gotta keep this dude out because he called you. I remember Reggie Miller was getting heckled by at the Knicks at the Garden by Spike Lee. And then he went off in the daggone playoffs and gave Spike Lee that choke sign. Yeah, so this man he got to go in the back and get questioned. Yeah, he looked like the type of person that calls somebody the B word. Yeah, he called me the B word, Kelsey. What you expect me to do? All right, here go the offense, baby. Let's see what kind of offense this is. Caitlin keep the ball until it's time for her to get. Oh, in the post. Boston. There we go, Boston. That's the other part of the offense they do. They throw it in the post to Boston, let her go one-on-one. All right, let's see what Caitlin do on defense. Now she's right there in the paint guarding Dejanay, not even putting no hands on her. I don't want to touch nobody. She's sweaty. She's sweaty. I don't want to touch Bonner. Now this is the fourth quarter. This is going to decide the game right here. The game was tied up at, I think the game tied up at 73 right here. Let's see what happens down the stretch, right? Let's see what offense we running. If we can't run fast break, this half court offense, okay, screen. What am I going? Okay, they switched the screen, so now I got to throw it. Okay, we got to open. Okay, good stuff, right? Good stuff. All right, y'all might be able to win this. Let's see what Caitlin do on defense again. Look at her now. Look at her guarding Dejanay in the corner. All right. Bonner, catch and shoot three. All right. Now what you gonna do, Caitlin? What you gonna do, Caitlin? Come down. Someone help me. Give me a screen. I can't beat her. If I dribble closer, she go steal it. Please give me a screen. Go. Travel. Throw it. Now I'm stuck. Now what I'm gonna do? Now I ain't got. Okay, give it to me. Give me back. Oh, Marina Baby. Oh, now it's only 6 seconds left on the shot clock now. Look up there. It's 5 seconds. All right. She done spent 8 seconds dribbling the ball up court. Then you try to get a screen. tried to get there, couldn't get a shot off that screen, had to pass it, run, get the ball back. Now it's only 5 seconds left. This is where you're supposed to have a bag, LeBron. This is why it's important. This is why one-on-one is real basketball. In this situation, do you think Kobe is not getting to a good spot and getting a shot? Right? No double team coming. It's just Mabry by herself. And Mabry ain't the type of person that look like she got locked down defense, but let's see what Caitlin can do one-on-one with 5 seconds left. Cookies. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This is crunch time execution. And it's all you can get. This is why this is bad offense. This is why giving one player the ball and saying we're just going to run high screen and roll and we're going to give you all the assists and you can take step back threes, because nobody really want to take no step back threes when the game is close and it's crunch time. You want to get a good shot. You want to get in the paint. You want to lay up. But Caitlin can't get in the paint. And she ain't got no mid-range. So it's got to be a three-pointer. That's her shot. If you don't do what you, look at this. Lord have mercy. They ain't got no offense outside of high screen and roll. Lord have mercy. All right. It's still only a 3-point game. Let's see what happens. No, it's actually a 2-point game. It's still only a 2-point game. Y'all can get the ball back. No, I'm lying. It's a 1-point game at this moment. You can get the ball back. What's going to happen right here? Lord have mercy. This is going to be the ball game right here. Where's Caitlin? Okay, I'm in the paint. Dejanay is the person I'm supposed to be guarding, but she's sweating. I don't want to touch her. Hands off the merchandise. Okay. All right. I'm going to switch on Bonner. Right. I'm not going to touch her. All right. Now Bonner's on me. All right. Boom. I don't even know how that screen got me out. Like I'm jumping in front of the screens for the screener. She got bailed out. Bonner threw something up, didn't go in. All right. Now we're still down 1. What we going to do? Throw the ball ahead. Kelsey, 3, missed it. She turns the ball over. She pissing down her leg. Lord have mercy. Now what's about to happen? Now look at Caitlin Clark. Remember that lazy defense I was saying she was playing? I said, this is playoff basketball. You're not supposed to just be sagging off people. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You just can't sag off people. Look how lazy her defense is right now. And she's guarding the shooter. Mabry is the shooter, not a shooter. She's the shooter for the team. Mabry is the shooter. You ever been in the gym and somebody come in and when they pass it to them, they be like, shooter. Yeah, I'm the shooter. I'm the one that you're supposed to have a hand in my face. I'm the one that you're supposed to face guard. Right now, she's supposed to be face guarding Mabry, not trying to get beat back door, but face guarding her where she can't get the ball, deny her the ball and everything. Look how lazy she is right now, just standing there in a playoff closeout game, elimination game, clutch time, under 2 minutes. We down by 1. This could be the ball game. Look how lazy she is. She's nowhere near Mabry. Now watch what happens. They're not even going to set a screen on her, right? I'm going to play this slow. Look at it at the top. They're not going to set a screen. They're just going to run interference. Did you see what Mabry did? She just kind of slid to the top, right? We're going to watch this again. Look at Mabry. All right. Now look at Mabry up there at the top of the key. Not the top of the key, but at the arc at the top of the screen. Clark is Gardner. Now watch when everything's selling. Mabry's just going to kind of move. Look, she's just walking. She's just walking. And Caitlin's not moving. Now the shooter moves all the way up top. Now Caitlin's supposed to be guarding the shooter. Look at Mabry. I'm open. She's already getting in her shooting pocket. She's already ready to receive the ball. And the Caitlin has the most assists in the league. The person with the number 2 assists in the league has the ball, Alyssa Thomas. You know she's going to find Mabry and give her that ball right where she needed it. Look at where Caitlin is at. She didn't even get screened and she got lost. And of course, look what happened. Here's the shooter. Remember what I told y'all about them arms? She go throw them arms up like, it's not my fault, it's my team's fault. Watch when she throw them arms up. Mabry knocks this 3 down. Wow. Look at Caitlin. Look at her arms. She looking at her bench and looking at Chrissy Sides, the coach. look at these females you got on the court with me. Why they not picking up my missed assignments? 3-ball, game over. Game is over. Look at Marina Mabry. Game is over. Looking like the best shooter on the court. Game is over. Game is over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You see the difference between a superstar who is so good and has mastered the game so much that they could get 40. Nafessa Carrier had 42 in that game I just showed you. She had 42 points. And she wasn't dominating the ball. She rarely took dribbles. Whenever she had the ball, you didn't see her take more than 3 dribbles. That's master offense. That's what Mike did. Mike took 3 dribbles or less to get to his shot, mid-range, bang. All the way to the rim every now and then. In the post, fade away. That's when you master the game. That's how Elijah Wan and Michael mastered it. They mastered the game. It's a difference. It's a difference. Right? Let me get to some of these comments. I mean, because how you go deny that? Cash said it wasn't her assignment. What? That's the worst thing that you can ever say. It's a playoff game. Everybody on the floor is your assignment. You can't come out and be like, oh, I'm guarding her and only her, and then just stick with her and just let everything else just go and be like, oh, that ain't my assignment. You got to be kidding me. Everything's your assignment. I wouldn't play a person that said it wasn't my man. That wasn't my man. I wouldn't play a person like that if I was a coach. Ain't no way. I wouldn't play a person like that. Oh, it was a switch. Like, you got an excuse for every assignment she missed. Tell me this, Cash. Is she a good defender? Is she a good defender? She don't even touch people back when they sweating. he said all I learned is Mel don't know ball and uses excuses to make his point. Thanks for this. Hey, you know what? I take it. I don't know ball. I take that. If you guys compare prime Hall of Fame players to Ricky Caitlin, that's what her fans did. Her fans said she was the best thing that the league has ever seen. She said she was better than everybody and deserved to be on the Olympic team over Hall of Fame players. When you tell me she should be on the team over Hall of Fame players, you cannot use an excuse that she's a rookie when she's looking this bad like this. Just say she looked bad, bro. Because if you just can't say that, then you look bad. If you just can't admit that what I just showed you was not good. It wasn't good offense. It wasn't good defense. It wasn't playoff defense. It wasn't veteran offense. It wasn't. Be honest, man. Call a spade a spade. Steph Curry was nothing his first 3-4 years to Ricky Caitlin. You can say that, but Steph Curry had really bad ankle injuries and was going in and out of surgery. He could hoop, though. He was still nice. Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, came in killing it. He made All-Star his second season. He came in the league, #1 pick, averaging 19. And then he averaged like 20 the next year and made All-Star. He was an All-Star his second season. It took Steph like 6 years to get make an All-Star. So, yeah. Hey, J. Will and Cash, I want to open the phone lines up so y'all can call, because y'all saying a lot of things in the comments. But we can definitely have a conversation. I mean, it's hard for me to read all the comments and you know, just say, you said you just don't like her. We get it. So if if I'm honest about what I see on the basketball court, that means I don't like her. Do you think if she did very well on defense that I would say she did horrible? Like if she did very well on defense, I would be showing you what she did well at on defense. She didn't do well on defense, bro. Just because I'm pointing it out don't mean I don't like her. She didn't do well on defense. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's the truth. The phone lines are open. Cash, call in. Bill first. Jay Will, call in. Call in, brother. It's easy to have a conversation. I'd like to know what's up. She's not Asia Wilson, but she's a rookie, and you're comparing her to players who are 5 years in. No, y'all compare her to those players. Y'all said she's supposed to be on the Olympic team. Which one is it? It's got to be one or the other. Which one is it? Is she not ready for the Olympic team, or was she supposed to be on the Olympic team when she got snubbed? Which one is it? You can't use those excuses. Her friend said that, and that's who he's talking to. Facts. Just like y'all use her game to say that she's that good, he's using it to show you that she's not. She's not. She's very good. She's not as good as what y'all saying she is. She's not the NBA savior. She's not on Michael Jordan's level. She's not on Steph's level. She's not on Serena Williams' level. Simone Biles, Tiger Woods, Wayne Gretzky, Tom Brady. She's not on that level. She's on a Jeremy Lin level right now with potential to be on Steve Nash level. Y'all hype on her up like Jordan. She has flaws. I don't think anybody would dispute that, but you can clearly see her impact on the team as a rookie. Anybody would have impact if they had the ball in their hand their entire game. Did you just see the footage I was showing you? She carries the ball until it's time for her to pass for an assist. She don't pass it so the offense can operate. She passes it for an assist. I'm going to keep the ball and I'm going to dribble and use screens until someone gets open so I can pass it for an assist. If no one gets open, I'm going to keep dribbling. And then I'm going to step back for a three. And she wonders why she got 7 turnovers every game. That is horrible offense. Anybody who runs it is the same thing. No defense, a lot of points, rebounds, and assists. James Harden ran it in Houston. Luka runs it in Dallas. Westbrook ran it in OKC. LeBron ran it in Cleveland. And to a certain extent, Steve Nash ran it in Phoenix. All them dudes got one thing in common. They didn't play no defense while they was running this offense. And just because they had double-digit points, close to double-digit assists, and close to double-digit rebounds, we just short-circuited and lost our mind and said this is the best player that we've ever seen for points, rebounds, and assists. Points, rebounds, and assists. So who go call in and have this conversation? She got to do it on D. She has to do it on D. She has to play some defense if this team's supposed to win. And she's got to get out of that horrible offense. Same thing with Luka. Luka got to play some defense. He got Luka and Caitlin is doing the same exact thing, and Kyrie Irving and Kelsey Mitchell is doing the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing. And notice the same conversation is going, oh man, Luka gets points, rebounds, and assists. He's great, but he don't play no D. And he got a lot of turnovers. And he jack up threes. And he holds the ball too much, and his usage ratio is high. It's the same thing that Caitlin is doing. How y'all not see that, man? It's like basic basketball. How y'all not see that?